Old ancestor, please take this car away immediately. Someone, please come and take you away. The Xiaomi SU7 Max, which is registered in 2025, is going to get a price hike in the first half of the year. They kept boasting about it beating Porsche, using aircraft-grade steel, and having cutting-edge technology. But now, what happened in the second half? It's all negative reviews. People are saying it might catch fire, the doors won't open, and that it's just a marketing gimmick. What happened? The car that was going to be sold for an extra 20,000 yuan is now losing 70 to 80,000 yuan and can't even be sold. Lei Jun, Mr. Lei, can you please change the cover? I'm a Xiaomi fan too, and I finally managed to get my hands on an SU7 Max, but now I might end up losing money. Does anyone want it? Take it.
这回我是真栽了，小米崩没崩盘？
This time, I really messed up. I don't know if Xiaomi is going bankrupt yet, but I'm already screwed. I bought dozens of these cars to make a profit, but now they are all stuck with me. I even paid extra for them. Looking back, I was just a high-level sucker. I was so reckless before, and now I'm paying for it.
当年上路60多万啊，才7个月的车。
Guys, back then, it cost over 600,000 yuan. It's just 7 months old, bought for 620,000 yuan, and now it's worth 440,000 yuan, and no one wants it. This car has been on sale for 2 months. Look at these SU7s in bay blue, ash gray, purple, and even with red decals. I've got 20 Xiaomi cars in hand, and I'm seriously worried, guys. I don't know if I can hold on any longer. All Xiaomi models, whether SU7 or YU7, are all going to be sold at a loss this time. This is bad. Xiaomi cars, once prized for strong resale value and reliability, now burden the secondhand market, where dealers refuse to handle them. High-profile failures, fires, faulty door locks, and broken axles have shattered the brand's reputation. Online platforms brim with negative reviews, fueling a severe trust crisis and plunging prices. These vehicles now lose tens of thousands of yuan daily, with drops sharper than stock market swings. Dealers, swamped, declare the situation untenable.
求求你了，大哥，你赶快走吧。
Please, big brother, get out of here right now. I can't hold on much longer. What's going on?
天塌了，兄弟们！小米U7。
The sky is falling, brothers. The Xiaomi YU7 is losing thousands, and no one wants it. There's been 7 days of stock already. The Xiaomi SU7 Ultra is losing over 10,000 and still no buyers. Does anyone want to take them? I can't keep them.
兄弟们呐，小米的行情彻底崩盘了。
Guys, the Xiaomi market is totally crashing. I'm begging you, stop bashing Xiaomi, alright? We've got families to feed, and losing money is killing us. This car costs tens of thousands, 10 cars, hundreds of thousands. I've got dozens of these cars, and day after day, I can't eat or sleep. You could bash Xiaomi all you want, but can we sell these first, please?
雷军啊，你真的是害死我啦！
Lei Jun, you've really screwed me over. When you promoted these cars, you said this was great, that was great, and all those giveaways. Your marketing was powerful. But now, just after 4 months, with only 3,000 kilometers on the clock, the Ultra model, the highest spec, was bought for 610,000 yuan, and now, people won't even take it for 500,000 yuan. What am I supposed to do, my brother? You see the optional wheels? 610,000 yuan at the time, and it's barely run 3,000 kilometers. What am I supposed to do with this, Lei Jun?
亏10万的小米汽车有没有人要？
Who wants a Xiaomi car that's lost 100,000 yuan? It used to be hard to get one. People were waiting for months, even a year. Now, the minute it's on the market, no one wants it. Is that what's happening? All prices are dropping across the board. Look at the top spec Xiaomi Max, originally costing over 310,000 yuan. Now it's 212,000 yuan. What about value for money? By the way, let me share something with you. Xiaomi's sales numbers for last month were over 40,000 new cars, which places them among the top in the domestic market. They're near the top 3, and now it's all a mess online. It's a classic case of the walls falling, and everyone pushes them down. According to reports from Chinese media, Beijing's Huaxiang market, one of Asia's largest secondhand car centers, lists nearly 10,000 vehicles. However, Xiaomi's 2 models, the SU7 and YU7, are almost completely absent from the market. Numerous secondhand dealers have said they stopped accepting Xiaomi cars altogether, leaving many Xiaomi owners in despair.
真没想过小米预期的二手车车价
I never imagined that the secondhand price of the Xiaomi YU7 would drop faster than Lei Jun's reputation. I'm here to sell the car, not to cry about it. A friend just sold one for 340,000 yuan, and now he's telling me to sell mine too. I thought this car would hold its value as one of the most stable domestic new energy cars. I wasn't in a rush to sell it, but now, when I try to sell, the price has already tanked. This is so bad. One owner purchased the Xiaomi YU7 on July 21st for about 380,000 yuan. He tried to sell it 3 months later after driving just 2,500 kilometers. The first dealership offered slightly over 290,000 yuan, meaning a loss of nearly 90,000 yuan. Stunned, he approached the second dealership, which refused the car outright, saying public sentiment was too negative. In moments, the high-end vehicle had lost nearly 100,000 yuan in value and become unsellable. For the owner, it was a nightmare. The hardest hit are those who paid deposits and premiums to secure early orders, only to face cars that may never arrive amid plunging prices. Xiaomi orders, once carrying premiums over 10,000 yuan, have lost sharp value. On secondhand platforms, these early slots now list for 2,500 to 3,500 yuan. Sellers rush to offload them and cut losses. Delivery centers are also struggling with unsold cars piling up. To protect themselves, many buyers have chosen to forgo their deposits rather than risk taking delivery of their cars. The prevailing attitude has become, better to lose a small amount than gamble on a big loss.
10月31号是下午啊，上午刚才来过。
On the afternoon of October 31st, just this morning, we couldn't even give this car away. Do you remember this car? It's still here. It was parked neatly on the 22nd. It looks so organized, like a military parade.
出辆这么大的交付中心，就那边这么几台车要交付。
This huge Xiaomi delivery center, with only a few cars left for delivery, they always boast about selling 500,000 to 600,000 cars a month. Where are the cars? It's the weekend, and I can barely see anyone picking up cars, just a few left to deliver. And you still claim to be in the top tier? Do you have any shame? The number of cars being repaired here is more than the ones being delivered. The public has been vocal about this situation. Xiaomi's rise and fall can be summed up as Lei Jun's success and failure. The hunger marketing strategy worked initially, but now it's just excess inventory. Xiaomi went from being on top to crashing down in just 6 months, shattering the marketing myth. From a 20,000 yuan premium to offering a 100,000 yuan deposit with no buyers, it's not just Xiaomi's fans who have lost faith. The general public is waking up too. Along with a plunge in Xiaomi's car prices, the company's stock has suffered a sharp decline. From late September to October, its Hong Kong shares fell 27%, erasing over 280 billion Hong Kong dollars in the market value. This stands as the largest single-month drop since the initial public offering. The steep fall signals a clear erosion of market confidence and investor trust. In June, when the Xiaomi YU7 launched, excitement surged. Within 3 minutes, orders exceeded 200,000 units. In the first hour, they neared 290,000 yuan. Priced from 253,500 yuan, it challenged Tesla's Model Y and made waves. Xiaomi stock soared, pushing market value briefly to 1 trillion yuan. At that time, Lei Jun was on top of the world. He was not only the leader of the Xiaomi empire, but also a tech icon, referred to as China's most popular CEO. JD.com's founder, Li Changdong, joked, "We can't compete with Lei Jun on marketing. He's in a league of his own." Lei Jun mastered personal branding and fan-driven marketing. At every product launch, he took the stage, live-streamed test drives, and compared products. He famously asked, "Are you okay?" in his distinctive Hubei Mandarin accent. His approachable style made him a household name, with a fan base of 44.6 million, ranking him among China's top entrepreneurs. However, within months, that initial fervor vanished amid harsh realities. Safety and performance flaws in Xiaomi's cars triggered this collapse, plunging the company into an unprecedented trust crisis. This year, controversies over smart driving technology, discrepancies between marketing and actual specifications, and a series of traffic accidents have combined to erode trust in Xiaomi cars. This year, 2 devastating incidents severely damaged Xiaomi's reputation. The first took place on March 29th, when a Xiaomi SU7 slammed into a concrete barrier. The crash sparked a fire that killed 3 university students inside. It sparked grave doubts about the smart driving system, the car's safety features like door locks, and Xiaomi's handling of the aftermath. Had Xiaomi handled the public relations aftermath swiftly, this tragedy might not have significantly affected the YU7 launch in June. However, another tragic accident in Chengdu, Sichuan, became the real turning point for Xiaomi's rise. On October 13th, a Xiaomi SU7 in Chengdu collided with a barrier, bursting into flames, and trapped the driver inside. Captured bystanders desperately trying to open the doors for rescue, but they failed, leading to the driver's death. The incident amplified controversy over Xiaomi's half-hidden door handle design. Before the company could issue a response, Lei Jun urged a united stand against online water armies and black PR, a move that caught many off guard. Lei Jun soon found himself at the heart of the storm, his image suffering a severe blow. Negative comments overwhelmed his live streams, and his Douyin followers plummeted by more than 400,000 within days. This went beyond a mere drop in numbers. It signaled a profound collapse of trust. As one user put it, the price of fame is that you enjoy the benefits of attention, but when your product fails, people won't just criticize the car, they'll attack the person standing in front of it. Ironically, Lei Jun's call to fight online water armies was not the issue, it was a contradiction in his stance. A company built on aggressive marketing and the founder's personal brand now faced deep suspicion. Many wondered, was black PR simply a label for all criticism? And in targeting water armies, was he dismissing genuine customer outrage? Many users began to question, is this about solving the problem or just silencing those who raise it? Soon after, independent online creators and state-run media criticized Xiaomi for failing to shift from a founder-centered approach to a customer-first mindset. This left the company unable to address criticism with needed transparency and accountability. The Economic Observer accused Xiaomi of three major flaws: copying high-end models while undercutting prices, favoring style over substance and over-relying on marketing, and exploiting the supply chain while stifling innovation. With public sentiment already turning against Xiaomi, it's clear the company's reputation has taken a serious hit. In addition to these two major incidents, social media is filled with complaints about the quality of Xiaomi's cars.
小米的预期的新预测。
The new Xiaomi YU7. Look at these brake pads. They're all rusted like this. I can understand now. It's probably been sitting for a long time, but I keep feeling like something's wrong. I keep thinking maybe something's been installed incorrectly. Oh well, maybe I'm just seeing things.
拍的视频给大家看。
I'm recording this video for you all guys. I finally figured out the reason why the Xiaomi YU7 pulls to one side. Look at this wheel, the blade-style rim. The steering wheel easily pulls to one side because the rim is asymmetrical. See, this one has black in the front and white in the back, but over here, the wheel has white in the front and black in the back. The way the car is built, when it's moving, the forces on the side and the other side are uneven, so it pulls in one direction. When the steering wheel isn't centered, the car keeps veering left. This has to do with the rim. If it were a vortex rim, it'd be more likely to pull. But if it was a symmetric rim, like a flower-shaped rim or smooth spokes, it wouldn't pull. Xiaomi should think about recalling this and switching the rim's direction. A Xiaomi fan recently bought a new car, but after just 1 month of use, the vehicle is already plagued with problems. The window controls are malfunctioning, and the car's performance is sluggish, especially the automotive-grade chip that was promised. As it stands, the front panel only responds if tapped by hand.
闻所未闻，我他妈惊呆了！
Unbelievable. I'm shocked. This has to be considered an accident, right? But look, it's just a plastic bumper that's barely scratched. Normally, we'd call that a minor scratch, right? But a simple scratch like that can tear the entire rear door of the car from end to end. It's definitely torn. And before, the axle broke off too. It just came off. It's a huge problem. I just want to ask, how can this car guarantee the safety of its passengers? Do these Xiaomi owners now have to drive carefully all the time? And now, this car's legendary reputation is taking a hit, with nicknames like Green Belt War God and Carbonized Owners. They're all just insults, and it's putting so much pressure on the owners. Can the company please come out and explain whether this is the car's fault or the driver's fault? And should we tell the new owners to keep the windows down, just in case? What if, God forbid, something happens and they end up carbonized inside? Has anyone else experienced something like this? Just a light tap on the rear bumper. Look at the car, it's barely anything, and it's an oval shape, not even a right angle. Do you get it? It just scraped past, and the door is like that. I'm convinced it's definitely because the plastic bumper is too hard. There's no other reason. With quality like this, Xiaomi's cars are quickly losing consumer interest. Meanwhile, pre-sale figures for the YU7, once poised to be the next breakthrough, has fallen steadily for weeks. The drop stems not only from public sentiment, but also from production bottlenecks and delivery delays that are escalating into serious problems. It is a growing crisis inflicting steady damage. Earlier this year, Xiaomi touted the SU7's success, claiming monthly deliveries exceeding 28,000 units. The company also promised ample stock for large-scale YU7 production. Yet, when the YU7 launched in June, orders carried delivery waits of 57 to 60 weeks, nearly a full year. Many early buyers expected delivery by August, but now face waits of nearly a year. The 5,000 yuan deposit is non-refundable, locking in their commitment. This gap between promise and reality has sparked widespread cancellations and damaged the company's reputation. Rivals have seized the moment, running ads that declare, Xiaomi's deposit, we'll refund it, fueling a fierce battle for customers. Adding to the controversy is Xiaomi's unusual payment policy. Some buyers have received notices demanding full payment within 7 days, despite cars not yet being produced or seen in person. Failure to pay results in order cancellation and deposit forfeiture. In the automotive industry, buyers typically pay in full only after inspecting the vehicle. Xiaomi's pay now see later policy, though contractually supported, raises serious concerns. Could it signal cash flow problems, shifting risk to customers? This practice erodes consumer confidence and defies industry norms rooted in trust. The legal fallout from this trust crisis is emerging. In September, 242 YU7 customers, angered by endless delivery delays and non-refundable deposits, prepared a class action lawsuit against Xiaomi. Whatever the verdicts in these cases, perceptions of prolonged waits, poor communication, and unfair policies have taken hold. Consequently, cancellations, order transfers, and purchase hesitancy have become commonplace. This shows in falling pre-sale numbers and mounting strain on Xiaomi's cash flow. Ultimately, Xiaomi's greatest challenge is not technological, but a crisis of trust. How much will consumers invest in a brand with an uncertain future? The answer is stark. It appears in the despair of secondhand dealers and the surge of cancellations, as buyers accept losses to escape the brand.